Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to do my monthly favorites. I don't have a whole ton because, I don't know, just the past couple months, I just haven't really been super in my normal routine, I guess, of my makeup. It's been kind of all over the place. I don't know what it is, if it's just because of work or wedding season now that it's over. I have a little bit more time, but my last wedding was like last weekend. So I've just had a lot going on and I just can't get back into the swing of things. I'm really trying. Maybe it's just a sign that I'm meant to be a little bit different in the way I used to run my life. I don't know if that makes any sense. But today I'm going to just show you guys things that I've been loving, especially throughout wedding season. Cause I don't think I've done a favorites video in like a month or two. But these are just things that I've been using a ton both on myself and on my clients. And I've just really loved them and I've kind of really grown to appreciate them a lot. It's not a whole ton of stuff. Things aren't in here, aren't like super brand new and super exciting, but they are really awesome staple products that I feel like a lot of people need, whether it's in their own personal makeup collection or in their makeup kit or even just some skincare items. So I'm gonna just get on into it. And the first thing is this bright yellow bag. It's the somewhat new Sephora collection face wipes. They have, I believe, 5 different scents or maybe 6. They have, I believe, 4 normal scents. They have the yuzu, which is lemon. They have the rose ones, which I have as well, and they have the coconut ones, which I just finished up as well, and I really like those. And then they have the green tea and the black charcoal, which are both exfoliating. So they have, I believe, 5 scents. Maybe they have 6. I feel like they have 5. And I really love all of them. These are just the ones that I'm using right now, the yuzu ones. These ones are super refreshing, very clean scented. A really nice light citrus scent. The rose ones smell amazing. They smell really nice and like pretty, like real roses. And then the coconut water ones are super light in scent. It's like a nice sweet coconut water, but it's very light in scent. They're really soft. They take off everything. So I've just been loving these. I bought, again, 3 packs of the yuzu, rose, and the coconut water ones. I absolutely love them, so check these out. They are like $7, but you do get 25, which is awesome. Skincare item that I've really been loving is the True Self Organic Face Mask. They did send this to me, but I do truly love this product. They sent me like little measuring cups, and it's just like a little mixing cup and everything, but just the mask itself is what I really love. It really helps to take everything out of my pores, so much so that it kind of hurts like when it's getting really dry, because it's so drying and it's really like sucking everything out. So it is really awesome. It does take out everything. My skin feels super, super clean after, which I really love. So I plan on doing this before I go to bed tonight because I've been in Sacramento the past week. So we were doing literally nonstop makeup applications, just wiping it off with the face wipe, putting more makeup on. Like, my skin hates me right now because of all of that, but it was super fun to grab a lot of really awesome new tips and tricks and a lot of knowledge from Artistry Lab with Sephora. But anyways, the detox mask is really going to be helpful, and I really love it for days that my skin just feels really weighted down and really like clogged up with makeup and sweat and oil and things like that. So this is really awesome. Plus, I do like how it's a powder mask, so you actually mix it up, so it's not going to expire pretty soon. It's going to stay really long. I'm going to have a really long shelf life, and I like how you have to mix it up and you're able to kind of mix just the amount that you need, and then you can save the rest for whenever. It also has a lot of really awesome ingredients. It's no parabens, no sulfates, and no bad stuff. So it's made with just a bunch of clays, which is really awesome, and some white willow bark extract, Epsom salts. For moisturizer, this has been my favorite for quite a while now. It is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. It's a really nice, kind of thicker gel cream. I've used quite a bit of it, and it smells really nice and lightweight like roses. It actually smells very similar to the Rose Eye Gel that I have right here just sitting on my desk coincidentally. They both smell really awesome, and it's just a super lightweight yet really moisturizing face cream, and I really love it. This has definitely been my favorite for the past like 2 months. And the last somewhat skincare item is in this little travel bottle. The product in here is Bobbi Brown's Face Base. I just kind of put a bunch in here, and it's just easier to pump out as opposed to scooping my hand into the tub. I really love it to prep my skin for makeup or to prep my client's skin for makeup applications. It just works really well at really hydrating the face but not leaving a greasy residue. It also works really beautifully with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, which is my #1 primer in a makeup kit. So it just has been a really awesome product. Every client that I put it on is like, oh my god, what's that smell? What is this product? It smells so good. It feels so good. And it's always this guy. So I have really been loving it, and I don't really have much else to say. If you haven't tried it before, try it out. It's really good. So for foundation, this is a combination that I've been using and it is going to be in an upcoming video. I get questions on my face makeup the most whenever I wear these two in combination. And it's just like my go-to full coverage foundation combination without being super heavy and like just weighed down on my skin. But it's the Milani Perfect and Conceal. So I will take one pump of this guy and then mix 3 to 4 drops of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops and mix the two up, put that on my face, and it just gives me like the most full coverage yet beautiful, like non-heavy look. I usually mix 01 with a G20 just because 01 is a little bit too dark for me. I feel like they should make a 0 or even a -1. And then the Custom Cover Drops are a little bit too light for me. I should be more of a 25 or 30. So this guy helps out a lot to kind of lighten it a little bit, but not too much without being really heavy if I mix the two. Since this is just a pure pigment, it just kind of adds to the coverage. It doesn't add a whole ton of product and like buildup, especially because that combination really allows me to use two products that don't really fit me well on their own to create a really awesome full coverage foundation. This next thing is the Sephora Collection Colorful Shadow and Liner in the shade Secret Boudoir. This I've really been loving to use as an eyeshadow base. It's just right here. It's just like a really nice creamy color. It blends out really nicely. It just gives like the perfect slight like linen color on the lids without being heavy. It's not like MAC Paint Pot. It's a lot more sheer and lightweight. And it just dries really nicely to a powder, so you can set it, but you don't have to, which is really awesome. So I've really been loving these. They come in a ton of different colors, and I have a couple of the other ones too that I really love, but this one's just the one I've been standing at the most because I can either wear it on its own, I can put it in the waterline and it's never gonna budge, or I can use it as a base. So it's just been really awesome, very handy, and I love those guys. Next is a product that I honestly didn't think I was gonna love because I've been so loyal to my other liquid liner, but I've actually really been loving the Stila Stay All Day. I just have a mini of it. It was in a little 500 point perk from Sephora, but I'm super surprised at how much I actually love this product because I've always been a Kat Von D girl. I've never been super fond of Stila, mainly because of the tip situation. I feel like the tip kind of balls up and you can kind of peel it off. I just did it right now. Which is really frustrating to me because I have to keep like peeling off the tip or else I don't get a really crisp line. But other than that, I love the finish of it, the way it kind of just glides on the eye and just how the product looks in general, and how long it lasts as well, which is really awesome. So yeah, I've really been loving this guy. I think I might actually purchase a full size later on in the future, which is kind of a big deal for me. So yeah, I've really been loving this guy. So this other product has been something that has saved my life so much this wedding season, and it's Inglot Duraline. It's just like a clear liquid that you're able to mix in with cream products to kind of revive them and bring them back to life. You can also add it into powders to create kind of like a gel liner or a cream shadow or anything like that. Or sometimes I'll mix it with glitters to kind of help apply them on my lips so I don't want it to fully dry, but I do want it to kind of adhere a little bit. But this has really helped to kind of revive. This really helped to revive my gel liner, which I keep in my kit, which is the Anastasia Waterproof Cream Color in the shade Jet. It's just the most long-lasting cream color and kind of eyeliner that I love to carry in my kit, but it's so dry. So anytime I'd work on a new client, So anytime I had a wedding, I'd put like 1 or 2 drops in the container, and that would last me either that entire job or potentially the next weekend's weddings as well. So it's just really helped to kind of bring a lot of moisture back into the product without changing the formula at all. It still dries very matte, it still stays all day long, and it's just been such an awesome product to like save myself so much money and so much time dealing with other products. So it's only like $10 or $12 for this little bottle, and I have used a ton of it. Like I have used this stuff a lot because all you really need is like 1 drop and it's like more than enough. And the fact that I've used up like that much in the wedding season is crazy because I've seriously used so much of it, it seems like, but there's like not much missing from the bottle, which is really cool. So you definitely get your money's worth with that guy. For mascara, I feel like I have mentioned this guy before, and it's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I've just really been loving this mascara. It's the only one that I reach for right now. I don't know why. There are other times, like very one-off situations, where I will pick up a different mascara, but for the most part, this guy has seriously been in my hands every single day. It's just such an awesome mascara. It gives so much length, so much volume, so much drama to the lashes, but you can kind of adjust how much you want on the daily, and it just works so much. It's kind of like Too Faced Better Than Sex on crack that doesn't like flake or move or budge. It adds a lot more volume a lot quickly. And it's just such a good mascara. It is pretty pricey. It's like $26, but it's very, very much well worth it. And yeah, I've just been loving this mascara so much. Again, I don't know if I've already mentioned it before in a favorites video, but it's gonna be really hard when this runs out, so I'm gonna want one all the time. I've been using this concealer, not necessarily the concealer on my face, but it's just been my favorite concealer to clean up my brows with, and it's the Boing Concealer from Benefit. I just use the shade number 1 and a little flat brush from Morphe, and just use that to clean up my brows. I went for more of a natural brow today. I didn't add too much product to the top of my brow, which is why you might be seeing it a lot lighter with the light. But yeah, it just gives me more of like a really nice crisp look without adding too much moisture from the creaminess of the concealer, which is really nice. So I definitely recommend like a pot concealer or some kind of drier concealer when it comes to cleaning up your brows, because if you use something like NARS Radiant Creamy or Urban Decay, if you get too hot and sweaty, it can kind of mix with the product in your brows and kind of start to dissolve and kind of melt it away a little bit, which is kind of annoying. So I love using drier creams like these to really clean up brows and keep them in place all day. For lip balm slash lipstick, I don't know if you call this lipstick, but I always reach for the Clinique Pink Honey lipstick. It's in a really skinny tube. It's an almost lipstick actually, so it's not really, it's kind of like a lip balm, but it just kind of adds like the slightest amount of color, and it's like right there. And it's just like my go-to every day. Like if I can't think of something to wear, or if I'm just running out the door, I will literally just grab this guy, slap it on, and I will call it good. So yeah, I've really been loving this. This has been like my favorite for a couple months now. I don't think I've mentioned it before because it's just such a simple product, but it's one that I definitely always carry with me. I actually have 2 of these. That's how much I like it. For liquid lipstick, I've been really, really loving and very often reaching for the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Queen Bee. It's one that I wear a lot to work. One, because we actually sell it there, so I can actually sell it if clients ask me what I'm wearing. And 2, it's just a really awesome color that I love. I love colors like these that are kind of like almost purples with a little bit of pink and gray. Like it's just really pretty. So yeah, I've just really been loving this. And again, it's easy because I don't have to worry about clients asking and being like, oh, it's MAC, or oh, it's Jeffree Star, you know, things like that. Which is really awesome. And now that we're getting Anastasia in my store, I'm so excited because now I can wear things like this, which is Ashton. And you guys had so many, I've never had that many comments asking what lip color I'm wearing. I was in my previous, no, 2 videos before. I don't remember what video it was. I believe it was my gratis video, but I was wearing Ashton and everyone was like, what's on your lips? What's on your lips? And I had to respond to every single one. It's Ashton, but it's Ashton on my lips today. But other than this guy, I've really been loving Melted Matte in Queen Bee. It's awesome. Love it so much. And my last 2 things are eyeshadow palettes. The one that I have really been loving for wedding season, this guy was always in my kit. It was honestly the palette I reached for with every single client because it just works so well with everyone, and it's the Morphe 35N. It's just a perfect blending palette. I do have other palettes that I would get for like shimmers or darker colors or very specific shades, but if it was just like a really simple natural classic look, this is the main palette that I would start off with, and then I'd go from there to add like a shimmer or something. But the colors in here are just really perfect. You have really nice soft browns with a little bit more peachy tones, more dark browns, a little bit of purples in there as well, and then a black. So it was just perfect. It's awesome. I definitely recommend this for anyone who does makeup professionally. It's just like my #1 go-to palette. I can't speak more highly of it than I already do. It's amazing. For my personal use though, the palette that I reach for pretty often is, I hate it, but I hate the fact that it's this palette, but it really is. It's a Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, mainly because I love how it has all the colors that I need for like my super quick looks. It has my kind of white color, my transition color, which I really love, Georgia. It has these kind of reddish browns for the crease, and then a Luscious I absolutely love for like popping a little bit of shimmer on the inner parts of my eye or just my lid. So it has everything that I need. I also really love to use Bellini, but other than that, I don't reach for too many other colors in the palette. I mean, mostly on this side. Once we get into here, it gets kind of interesting, but just for like really quick everyday eyes, this has been my go-to palette over the past couple months, and that's just how it is. I know this palette is returning in December or November, some point for holiday. With Too Faced, and they are releasing like other products in the collection as well, so that's exciting. But yeah, I've really been loving that palette. And of course, my last favorite is my hair. I feel like you can't really tell what the color is right now, which is always so frustrating, but it's just purple, like I've mentioned before. It's very, very, very bright, which makes me very upset, the fact that you can't see it, but hopefully it does end up showing up. But it's kind of a purple color. The only thing that sucks now is that my hands always stay a little bit stained pink. And then my phone case is actually now kind of pink. I don't know if you can tell. Also the sides, this was clear when I bought it, and now it's just like purple. Like all of this darkness right here, this is all clear. So I don't know if you can see like my phone case, but it's actually purple, like it's tinted. You can kind of see it a little bit, which is very frustrating, but I do put up with it. I put up with cleaning my shower right after I get out and all those things, so that sucks, but I make it work. Other than that, those are all of my favorites from the recent months. Again, I'm really trying to like get in this, like the groove of things. I feel like maybe I need to change my room around. I don't know what it is, because I feel like maybe it's like a hassle for me to like sit down here where I have my desk. I don't know. I just need to figure it out. I need to figure it out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as well as follow me on all my social media. Please let me know of any requests that you guys have down below, or any questions about anything in general, as always. So yeah, I will see you guys in a future video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.